Well, do I have anybody watching? Trying to bring my chat box up. And I wanted to turn that fan off back here. Because I know the microphone will pick up the sound of that fan running the whole time that fireplace is going. So that is if I can find my... Oh, we got Dennis and Diana Hinkle. I'm trying to bring my live up here on my screen so I can read the chat. Here it is, finally. So I got Diana Hinkle. And Dennis. Oh, this light behind me is... See if it's off, what it does. That's a little bit better. There's not such a glare behind me. But I've been wondering where y'all... I've been busy and I was so tired I haven't been going live in the evening. I took today off. I didn't work on my cabinet today. My lower back was hurting, so I said, well, I'm not going to push my luck and get out there and mess with it today. Palisadia. I'm writing names down, y'all. Got Father Gatto. Tamra. Super Pappy. Ho Ethics. Good evening. I think I got everybody's name that's in the chat so far. You know what? I'm going to move this camera, I think, to the other side. If I can get it over here without tearing stuff up. Maybe if it's not right on top of that, on top of the laptop over here where this fan is running, it won't pick it up so loud over there. I got me a cup of tea. A pint of tea with honey in it. I got me a little bit of water. Oh, got Shatika in the house. Hey there, Shatika. Life with Pip and Time. Jana Jacob. I think I've got yeah, I got Linnea down, Linnea Mathis. How's everybody doing? And you know, they claim we may not be out of getting snow yet. I mean, we didn't get any when that storm went through. We got some cold weather, some rain, and just a little bit of sleet fell overnight, but it was gone the next morning. We got Angel A in the house. Hello, dear friend. Hello to all my friends. Yeah, I kind of overdid it working on my cabinet project for the last 2 days. And it like to knock me flat. My back is, or my right side, my hip up my side is hurting. It's been hurting all day. So I said, I got to give myself a couple of days rest and not push myself too hard with that cabinet. Because I know I can't get it done in all one video. It's going to be several more episodes of it or parts to the video before I ever get it finished. Because even after I get it built, I've got to sand it a little bit. I've got to stain it. You know, I got to do all that stuff to it. And it takes time. And unless they change the weather forecast, our weather's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's cold at night, but it was 59 degrees today. So the weather outside was beautiful today. Patty, I have questions that will never be answered. What kind of questions do you have that are unanswered, Jana? Well, when it was raining, we had some pretty wicked wind with it, but it didn't get any worse than that. I mean, we didn't get the ice and snow like we thought we were going to get. They got it up north of us. Now, Fort Worth and Dallas and the areas all up above, north above them may have gotten snow, but we didn't. But there's another, I don't know if it's a storm or some kind of front that's moving this way. And they're predicting by the 21st of this month, which is my daughter's birthday, we're supposed to get rain and snow. And it's going to get down to 16 at night. The 21st and the 22nd at night, it'll be 16 degrees. And it's not going to get above freezing basically during the day. So if we get snow or ice that night, the 21st, it's going to be around for a few days. So we'll see. Her husband, oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, you just wonder, like, why? You know, I mean, you can't help but ask why. Why did that happen? But that's the way it goes. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Must be global warming or something, Dennis. I don't know what's going on. Trying to position my camera over here. I tried to lay down and take a nap this afternoon, and I laid there, but I couldn't go to sleep. I slept really good last night, but when I got up, oh my gosh, my right side was killing me. Yeah, everybody needs to remember Jana in prayer. She lost her husband so unexpectedly. I mean, that had to be a shock to her. More than a shock. I mean, I don't know, you know, it's... You go to bed at night, you expect to wake up the next morning with your husband by your side and him get up just like always. You don't expect to wake up and your husband die in his sleep, you know. Yeah, I can imagine. That's got to be really tough. Yeah, and I'd have many, many questions about that, but like I said, there's nothing you can do about it. Evidently, it was God's will. God took him home. We don't understand it. We never will. Evidently it was just his time, unfortunately. He made some choices. He died in the afternoon. Oh, okay. I thought he died through the night when you said he had a heart attack. But even then, all of a sudden, you don't expect it. And there's Krista in here. And I've made a decision. I think if people from other countries want to participate in this contest, I'll try to send them seeds, because that will be I can put them in a regular envelope, and it doesn't cost that much postage. I know I checked the postage for India, and I could probably send one package of seeds for like $1.65 stamp. So, I don't mind doing that. But if I put 2 packages of seeds in there, then I got to have 2 stamps. And when you send stuff overseas, like to India and different places, you get these global stamps. It's not just a regular stamp. And they're $1.65 a stamp. So, and I'll do the same with Canada. Or if they can convert like a Visa gift card to their whatever money they use in their country, I don't mind sending them a gift card. But I can't send that pint of canned goods. It's too much. Because I hate for people to come in my live and, want to participate, because I want them to participate too. So if they would like to win seeds or a gift card, then I'm going to try to send it to you. We'll do it this one time and see how it goes. But, I can't send a pint jar of something canned to India if it's going to cost me $100 or more. You can understand that. But if you want seeds, if anybody's listening out of the country, if you want seeds, then you can participate. I got to thinking, I said, well, people in other countries like to plant things too, I'm sure. And if they're as dry as my climate is here, they could learn how to plant vegetables in pots and totes like I'm doing, and they could have them a garden. So there you go. Yes, ma'am, Patty C. I got your name in. I got 28 watching. Oh, there's Tamara Douglas. I got Tamara Aimling, and now I got Tamara Douglas. Yeah, you're the third one. You're the third name up here. Up here on this list, you're the third one in. I don't know if you can see that, but you're the third one on the list. 20 degrees. It's 50 degrees here right now. Well, thank you, Krista. I hope so. Because, I like for everybody to participate. And they shouldn't be penalized because they're in another country if they come in and subscribe to my channel and they want to participate. So I'll try to send seeds, like I said, if they want to participate, if they win, or a gift card, either one, if they can possibly get it changed to their money. I know, like in Pakistan, they go by tomains. It's not even dollars. I mean, they'll tell you something cost 1 million tomains, and it might be only $20, but when they say 1 million tomains, that sounds like a lot of money. I'm just a hop, skip, and a jump down the road from you, so just bring it on over. Where are you at, Lena? Lena Manis? I got Wilson and Joanne and Jackie M. Joanne. Gazawaski. And I got Donna Slavins. Donna Slavins. Wilson got his seed yesterday. I had to get up to get the jar. I mean, look at there. Look how many names I got in this jar. And see how big the piece is that I folded up? It's just a long slip, long enough for your name to be on, and real narrow, and I just fold them up like that and throw them in there. So there's quite a few names in there. It don't look like much, but there's several hundred names in there. But just think, the people that are in this live right now, your name is in there multiple times, because every time you've come in the live, I've wrote your name down on the paper like I'm doing tonight, and that means your name goes in there again. What you doing? On Legacy Circle. Where's Legacy Circle? I didn't get to see all the chat. I don't know if you said where. I don't think I've heard of Legacy Circle. Yes, February 6th at our live trivia night, which it's February 6th, we're going to draw a name out of the jar. Well, I'll have to put it in a bigger container because I can't get my hand down here. I'll have to put it in a big bowl or a box or something. On February 6th, we're going to have a drawing. And you win 1 pint of my canned goods. It can be Chow Chow. It can be Cowboy candy. It can be Cowboy candy relish. It can be Cowboy can or hot pepper jam or pepper jelly. I'm going to give your choice which one to choose. And I'm also have thrown in a gift card. And the gift card, I'm not sure about the exact amount yet. It'll be at least $10 or more. So that's what we're doing. Mr. Ramen Noodles, let me get your name down. Good evening, Mr. Ramen Noodle. How are you today or this evening? Wilson said, if I win, I want Cowboy candy, the hot kind. Well, you'll get the hot kind if you win. The pepper jelly, I thought would have been hot, but it's not hot at all. So, if you win, don't be afraid to choose the jelly or jam because it's really not hot. Cowboy candy, the way I fix it is about 6 or 7 different types of really hot peppers like jalapenos, cayenne peppers, that type of thing, all chopped up in a jar, and I cook it in a brine of vinegar, brown sugar, all kind of spices, and then I put the peppers in there that are all chopped up and cook them for a while, and then I can them in jars. Let me show you one. This is the Cowboy candy right here. You can see it's got red peppers in it. It's got green peppers, gold peppers. All of the hot peppers that I had planted in my garden. And this is one of the small jars of the pepper jelly. It's good. I've eaten 2 of these little jars of it already. I put it on toast or biscuits. I even put it on my cornbread that I ate my black-eyed peas with. I put some butter on that cornbread, and then I just, when the butter melted, I just covered the whole top of that cornbread with the pepper jelly. It's really good. No, Wilson, it's not. I thought it was going to be hot because I put jalapeno peppers in it. But you only put a certain amount of peppers in it. And it really didn't come out hot at all. You can't see this one. This one may have a little bit of heat to it because I put more of the jalapeno peppers in it that you chop all up. You just basically puree them and then put them in the vinegar and the brown sugar brine and cook it. You can't really see them in there, but there's little bits of peppers in there. So I need to open one of these and really see. But I didn't mark them hot because they're not really hot. I like all of it. I mean, I like the Cowboy candy because I season pinto beans and stuff that I cook with it. You know, I might put a spooner full or 2 of the Cowboy candy in my beans when I cook them. You can mix a good big spoon of Cowboy candy relish, especially with cream cheese, you know, 1 block of cream cheese, and make like a dip with it. Oh, that's really good. And you can control the heat, you know. The more peppers, of course, you put in it, the hotter it's going to be. So you can put a little bit at the time, mix it up, taste it, and see if it's too hot or getting hot, or if it's hot enough. Don't add more. Diana, I thought you had been in here before, so you would know we're having the drawing February 6th. So you can win either Cowboy candy, pepper jelly, pepper jam, or chow chow. Cowboy candy relish. But it's really pretty. I wish you could see it better. I didn't bring that big light in here tonight. I probably should have. But that's Cowboy candy right there. And what you do is you slice the hot peppers up. And I had to wear gloves. I wore rubber gloves to cut those hot peppers up. Because I know if I touch them with my bare hands and then later touch my eyes or my mouth, my face will burn. Well, I had decided instead of giving a gift card to one certain store, I might just get a Visa. Or I can wait and not buy the gift card until I draw the winner, and then let the winner choose where they want their gift card to be. Whether they want it to be a Visa gift card where they can use anywhere, or if they want it at Walmart or H-E-B or wherever. I might do that because I don't have to buy it until I know who the winner is. And then I can run, you know, to the store and buy it and just stick it in the package with the rest of it. There's a man in the area that sells hot jelly out of his car. Wilson says H-E-B card. Okay, if you win, Wilson, if I draw your name February 6th, remind me that you want an H-E-B card. I'll have to go to H-E-B and get it. Like I said, when you fix one batch, you're supposed to put like 10 regular size jalapenos in it. You chop it all up, put it in your vinegar and your sugar and your spices and cook it on the stove, and then add your pectin and then pour it in your jars. And that's what I did, but mine did not come out hot. I used a lot of peppers out of my garden, and the only thing I could think of is maybe part of the peppers that I picked out of my yard I thought were hot, but they weren't. So if I had a mixture of hot peppers and then some that weren't hot, then it wouldn't have been as hot. So sometimes there's a fee to purchase Visa cards. Really? I didn't know that. I got my granddaughter Amazon gift card last year for her birthday. I haven't decided what I'm going to get her this year. Oh, Poe, your birthday is Sunday. Well, we'll have to wish you a happy birthday Sunday at my Sunday Live. I've got to schedule my live for tomorrow night. I haven't got that scheduled yet. H-E-B is a big grocery store like Kroger or Piggly Wiggly. It's a bigger store. I mean, it's a pretty good sized store. They even have a garden center in H-E-B. They sell fresh fish. They sell fresh, sushi. It's a pretty big grocery store. We've got one here. Dennis said, that's what I said. What's H-E-B? H-E-B is a grocery store. Or McDonald's gift card. Well, like I said, I might wait and not purchase the card yet until I pick a winner. And then the winner can tell me where they want their card at. How's that? You never heard of a H-E-B? I thought they were everywhere. I guess maybe they're not. I've got a Kroger and a H-E-B a couple of miles out of town. And because they built a brand new Kroger. I go up there sometimes. They've got good stores, both of them are. Kroger used to be right here close in town, but they moved it out a little bit further and built a new store, and it's a lot better than the old store was. What? 2 Christmases ago, Walmart gift cards, the money was spent before the customer could use it. How did that happen, I wonder? Well, thank you. I've been working hard on that cabinet. And like I said, I woke up this morning and my side was hurting. My right side from my rib cage down my hip. So I haven't done anything physical today. I think I overdid it a little bit on my cabinet. I have to pace myself because it's going to take quite a more parts of it to get it finished. This is allergies. Yeah, I had bought goggles and a mask. And I was out there running the saw and everything. The house and the goggles and the mask were in the house. And I thought about them when I almost got sawdust in my eyes. Yeah, that's the part that gets me, is all the bending over. It aggravates my lower back. Because, I've had surgery on my lower back. And my neck. Lucky came back and he's out just wandering. I put a flea collar on him, and to keep the ticks and fleas off of him. But I think he's found some female cats, and he's been staying down the street for the last few days. He came home yesterday and I fed him. He ate, and I had him up in the video. And then after that, he took off down the street again. I said, well, I know he's got him a girlfriend. He may have a whole family by now. Because he's almost a year old, so I don't know how old they have to be. I don't think they've got to be too old to start having a family. I hate it that they made me wait a whole month or more to take him in to get him fixed, because he may not even come back the day before I have to take him to where I can get him in the house. And I can't keep him cooped up till then. Yep, that's a tomcat. Once he's fixed, he probably will stay home better. But he's like a teenager right now. He's a young man. He's out chasing the girls. Well, that's good, Wilson. Poe says, I used to have 9 cats. And we got Prey Nav. What is this, Prey Nav? It's been 40 years. Why can't you forgive me? I don't even know who you are. But I noticed a lot of people didn't come back to my last couple of lives after I announced that I wouldn't be able to send anything out of the country. So that's the reason I've decided if they want to participate, I'll send seeds. That way the postage will be a little bit less. Really, I think he's way confused, Tamara. I don't think he's ever even been in one of my lives before. Well, that's okay, Poe. I know you can't be here every time. But I hope everybody can be here February 6th for the drawing. Because you do have to be in the live when I draw to win. If I draw your name and you're not in the live, then we draw again. Oh, wow. 5 years in jail for doing what they did to your cat. If that person is got by the police, the person will face 5 years in jail if they are picked up. Wilson says, I'll be there on February 6th. I hope so. That's crazy. It was 50 degrees when I first started the live. It's 51 now. How can the temperature go up instead of down? It usually keeps going down at night. I don't know what it's supposed to go down to tonight. But yeah, the 21st, we're looking to get snow. I haven't been watching the weather to know that, but I've been looking up the forecast for Granbury. Yeah, I just looked it up. It's supposed to be 50 right now. I don't know why it went up. It's supposed to be 31 degrees tonight with about 50% chance of rain. It'll be 62 degrees tomorrow and then 42 tomorrow night. It'll be 67 on Friday and 41 Friday night. And then the temperature starts cooling off a little bit. Like Sunday, it'll be a high of 37, a low of 22. Monday, 33 and 22. So we got a colder week coming up toward the end of this week. Or the first of next week. Next week, basically. I made a ham and cheese sandwich tonight for my dinner. I did a video this morning for breakfast. I haven't posted it yet. And I ate a late breakfast, so I didn't cook anything else after that. I just ate that and fixed the sandwich before I went live. I might call for a pizza tonight. That sounds good, Wilson. Can I come over? Or do you think your girlfriend will get mad? Yes, I finished that chicken salad. I ate it all day yesterday, all day before. It's gone. Yeah, I need to fix a pizza. I haven't made a pizza in a while. I think the last pizza I made was my tortilla pizza, where I used the tortilla for the crust and made it in the frying pan on the stove. It was pretty good. With nothing wrong with it. But that was the last one I made, and that's been a while ago. Make one. Well, I ate my sandwich now already, so maybe tomorrow. Poe said he loves making tortilla pizzas. Good snack. Well, I used tortillas to make my breakfast this morning, so but that's all I'm telling you. You'll have to watch the video. Get the KitchenAid humming. And well, when I make my pizza, I only use like a half a cup of flour. I don't really want to get the KitchenAid going for a half a cup of flour. because I don't have any room in my freezer to store any. So I only make enough crust for one piece, and I like mine real thin. Yeah, I put yeast in mine too. But the tortilla pizzas are really good. If you want something in a hurry, easy to make, you don't have to worry with making the pastry, the dough. Yeah, they are good. And I can take one like 10-inch tortilla and make my pizza with it, and that's enough for me for one meal. I'll eat the whole thing. And if you like the tortilla pizzas, you need to watch my video that I got coming out. I don't know if I'll post it tomorrow or the next day, because I've got 2 videos already done, cooking videos. And that's one of them, is the breakfast I did with a tortilla. Oh, wow. Sending my gratitude and love. Was having fun. I'm not a troll. Keep streaming them. Well, thank you. I hope you're not leaving us. Thank you so much for that super chat. Patty says English. Yeah, but I was saying, I didn't want to put a half a cup of flour in this KitchenAid to make dough with. I don't know how well a half a cup would work in there. A half a cup might work in my food processor, because it's got a thing for dough in that too. But a half a cup is not much to try to make. I'm going to try to make a Mexican pizza tomorrow. They're good. I mean, I do them just like I do a regular pizza, only I use the tortilla for the crust. And, I oil the pan and lay my crust down, my tortilla. And then I put my sauce on it, my cheese, my pepperonis, my onions, my olives, whatever I'm going to put on it. And cook it in the pan. It's really good. The only thing is, if you put onions on it like I do, you might want to saute your onions before you put them on there, because sometimes the onions don't get cooked very well. That is, I mean, they get cooked partly, but. And there's just me, Billie Jean. You're a new one. Hi, Linda, fellow North Texan. Just found you. Usually not enough time to be a caregiver for a 92-year-old mom. Cook chat, but sometimes I get to tune into your channels. Just subscribe. Well, thank you for just subscribing, Just Me, Billie Jean. I appreciate that. Cowboy candy come by FedEx or UPS. Yeah, I mailed one just right at the regular post office when I sent it to Georgia about a year or so ago. And just to send it to Georgia in the post office, it was no, it was $12.50 for that 1 pint jar of Cowboy candy to mail it to Georgia. And I know the postages went up since then, so I don't know how much it would be now. Be a little bit more. No, I've not made too many casseroles because if I make a casserole, I try to make a really small one because I'm sorry about that, y'all. I try to make a small one because I'm the one that's got to eat it. Yeah, I put it in a box. It was well packed. It didn't get broken or anything. Yes, it was in a box. I put the jar, I took a bubble wrap and wrapped up the jar and taped it around it, and then I put it in a box and stuffed bubble wrap all around it to pack it real well. And it arrived safely. It didn't get broken or anything. I've eaten a sweet potato casserole not long ago, but it was one that was already fixed. It was a frozen one that was bought. And it was a smaller one. You know, it made, I don't know, 2 or 3 servings for me, but it was plenty big. Mom used to make them. They're so good. Well, my mom made a mini of sweet potato, and she made a mini of I don't know what you call it, where they cream the sweet potato up almost like a mashed potato and put marshmallows and brown sugar and stuff in it. To me, it tastes like a dessert instead of just sweet potatoes. I always loved to eat that, but I don't remember my mom ever making a sweet potato casserole. I made oodles of jars of pickled jalapenos, but not cowboy candy this time. Really looks good. No, I've not made a pineapple casserole. I made pineapple salsa last year. I'll have to look that up, Poe. I'll have to look up a recipe for pineapple casserole. It sounds like you'd be making a dessert. Sweet potato. Yeah, I love sweet potato pie. Hi, Chill. Get Chill's name back down here. Look up Paula Dean's recipe for sweet potato pie or casserole, which I don't know. Yeah, I love sweet potato pie. I love pumpkin pie. There's not many pies I don't like. Oh, I love canned chicken with, well, I love chicken and dumplings, period. But I usually make mine. But hey, you can take a can of chicken and make it. Canned chicken vegetable soup with drop dumplings. That sounds real good. Oh, Paula Dean's recipe for pineapple casserole. Paula Dean. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. I wrote it at the end of my sheet here. I love chicken pot pie too, Chill. Never would think that cheddar cheese and pine. Oh no, that don't even sound good. Cheddar cheese and pineapple. But they do, huh? Make some pork rinds and cracklings. I can't because I don't have all that stuff. Yeah, I try to do easy but good recipes. I like the easy myself. I like easy and inexpensive but good. Because everybody's trying to cut corners, you know. Food prices are going up. Prices on everything's going up. So I try to do easy cooking, inexpensive cooking, but really good cooking. Neck bones and ham hocks. It's been years since I've eaten neck bones. Now, ham hocks, I put in my beans and stuff, or soup. Well, it wouldn't doubt me. I think anything that Paula Deen cooked was good. And it put weight on your hips, too. Because she loves her butter. I love red beans with rice and cornbread. Little buddy come in the house. It was getting dark. He come in and got him some treats. He'd been sleeping. He come walking in the kitchen a little minute ago. I have wild hog meat. Well, good for you. Anything pig is good with or without butter. Yeah, usually it is. You want to go out? Is that why you were at the door? Little buddy. Usually he goes to the door and stands there and looks at it like it's going to open for him, you know. He's kind of laying on the rug right now. And he's coming this way. He knows I'm talking about him. Well, if you like pizza made with tortilla, you'll like this one of these next recipes I got, or one of these next videos that I've got. I made two cooking recipes in a video, or two videos. I don't know which one I'm gonna put up tomorrow, but it's made. One of them I made something with a tortilla, and it was good. I got enough for tomorrow's breakfast with it too. I ate this morning, and I got enough for tomorrow morning. And I got a little bit of my meatballs and spaghetti left. I need to make me a meatball sandwich like you get it. What is it? Oh heck, I can't think of the name. Where they always advertise the poor boys. What's the name of that restaurant? Subway, yeah. I got a meatball sub at Subway one time years ago. It was good, but oh my God, I couldn't hardly bite it. It was so big and fat. I think he wants to go out. You want to go out? Huh? You want to go out? Yeah, he wanted to go out. Yeah, I haven't been to Subway in a long, long time. I used to go there every once in a while and get a sandwich. I have a Christmas jingle bell on a string around my doorknob that my kitty rings when he wants out. Well, usually little buddy will go to the door and he'll scratch on the door frame. And I've got on him for it, so now he'll go there most of the time and just stand looking at the door like, okay, it's going to open any minute, you know. Because he knows if I see him standing there like that, I'll open the door because I know he wants to go out. And when he wants to come in, he scratches on the door. He takes those front legs and he just goes like this on the corner of the door, and I can hear him scratching. That's how he lets me know he wants to come back in. Lucky hasn't learned those tricks yet. He hasn't stayed home long enough to learn them. He's out chasing women. Oh, I love those little hot dogs, like pigs in the blanket. Oh, I could eat my weight in them. I love them. You going to put seeds in a pot with a heat lamp? Well, wait a while. It's a little bit too early yet. Unless you're going to keep them inside all the time. Well, little Buddy usually stays pretty close to home. I mean, he'll wander around in the garden and he'll be laying out there in the sun in the garden. And Lucky was doing that too until it started that one real cold night that it was raining and the wind was blowing. And he acted like he wanted to go out, so I put him outside. And I think all of the wind and everything spooked him. He took off. I didn't see him anymore till the next morning. I don't know where he went, but he didn't come home wet. He was dry, so he was somewhere where it was dry. Lucky needs to lose his jingle bells. Yeah, well, he's an older cat. He's several years old. Lucky's just a youngin' still. He's not even a year old yet, so he's like a teenager right now. He's out chasing girls until I can get him in and get him fixed. I wish they'd have had an earlier appointment. I hate waiting until March 11th. Oh my God. They told me to bring him in the house on the night before 10 o'clock, and not let him have anything to drink or eat after 10 o'clock. So that means I got to keep him in the pet carrier overnight. But what if he doesn't come home the night before? What if he's still out wandering around? Then he's going to miss his appointment. Well, yeah, that's why I'm taking him in, Tamara. I mean, I thought I could have went in. I'd have been in already. I didn't realize they only come over here one day a week. No, one day a month. And they already had so many scheduled ahead of me. Well, I heard it at the vet's office, it's over $100. And at this place, I had to put down a $20 non-refundable deposit. And somebody said they charge about $50. But they give him his shot. You know, they'll do the surgery. And then if I want a tag, they'll give me a tag, a name tag, and they'll put a chip in him for free. So I don't know. It just depends on if he's home on the 10th that afternoon or evening, so I can put him in the pet carrier and not let him run around and eat God knows what outside till the next day. He's going to look at me different after the snip. He knows. Yeah, I think he knows that appointment's coming up. That's why he started taking off. It's his cat sense. He doesn't want to be snipped. Yeah, if I can just have him home on March 10th, the day before. So, because I'll have to put him in his little pet taxi let him stay in it overnight, and just take him right on, because his appointment's between 8 and 9 in the morning. I don't think we have a SNAP here, Wilson. And I had to call the Humane Society to find out about these people that come here one day a week, 1 day a month. They come here with a van, and they pick up so many pets on that one day, load them up in the van. They take them back to Weatherford or wherever it is they have their facility. They do what they need to do, and then they'll bring them back, and I have to go pick him back up at 4 o'clock that afternoon. That is if he's going to be here to to be able to take him. And there's Mrs. Myers. Get her name down. And Cindy Davis. And I had one person, I think from Pakistan or somewhere over that way, Khaled, and he's not been back in my life since I said we weren't going to send anything out of the country. I don't even know if I can send seeds out of the country, but I'll find out, I guess. Cindy says, hi, everyone. Looks like I dropped into here. Lucky may lose his jolly bells. I don't know. They didn't even, I don't think anybody's going to cancel. I think they only take so many that one day, whatever room they have on the van for the little pet carriers. I heard somebody say it was 12. They only take 12 at a time. 10 or 12, something like that. I think now. They may not even take that many. Just me, Billie Jean says, I've mailed pecan pies to England. I had no problem. Goodness, that looks like it would be awfully expensive to mail a pie to England. Do you remember how much that cost you to do that? You have a drive-by spay and neuter? No, we don't have a drive-by. I take him out here to the Humane Society, which is, like a pet haven. They pick him up, put him in the van, take him back to their facility, and then they neuter him or whatever they're going to do. They'll give him his shot. And then when they get through with him, they'll bring him back to Granbury, and I pick him up at 4 o'clock that same day. But it's not a drive-through. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Wonder how the pies look by the time they get to England. No, they don't do it in the van. They just bring the van over to load the pets up, the dogs or the cats or whatever you're taking. They load them all up in the van in their pet carrier, and they take them over to another town where their facility is. They do what they have to do, and then they load them up and bring them back here, and then I go in and pick him up. Yeah, It'd be great if it was a drive-through, but I don't see how they could do it as a drive-through. I just had this funny picture go through my mind. Taking pets through the drive-through to get them neutered, you just drive through, stop, stick the cat's butt out the window, go snip, drive off. Yeah, that's the reason I said that I might just mail, if it's out of the country, it might be the gift card, some type of a gift card that they'd be able to use over there. I don't know what it would be. Me too, Chill. Me driving through the drive-through, get lucky and stick his butt out the window, and they go snip and give him his shot, and then I keep driving on. It couldn't be that easy. From what she said, they put him to sleep to do this because it is an operation. That's why they don't want him to have anything to eat or drink after 10 o'clock the night before, until after he has his surgery. Because it's just like an adult, it could make you sick. They tell you if you're going in for surgery the next day, you can't have anything to eat before you go. Fix my cat and give me a cheeseburger. That sounds all right. I don't know. It just depends on whether you're here or not. I've got this many in here now. There was only going to be one winner. But what I said was, if it was somebody from out of the country, if I'm allowed to send seeds to that area, I can send them seeds and a gift card maybe, but not the pint jar of Cowboy candy. I don't want to try to send that. So in that case, I would pick two winners, because one winner would actually get the Cowboy candy or the relish or whatever they wanted, and they'd get a gift card and the seeds. Well, not the seeds, a gift card. But if it's somebody from out of the country, then it's going to have to go to a gift card, if they would be able to use it where they're at, and maybe seeds if I'm allowed to mail them. We play trivia on Thursday nights. But this is just a drawing. This is just a drawing. It's not, you don't have to play trivia or anything. You don't have to answer questions. This is just a drawing that's going to take place February 6th. Send to Mexico in exchange for some high-quality devil's lettuce. I didn't know there was such a thing as devil's lettuce. Guillermo Blanca. Yeah, Amazon is everywhere. I use a lot for situations. Yeah, but can they get, do they have an Amazon in India, Pakistan, all those places? Oh, it just flew right over my head, Tamara. I don't need no devil's lettuce. Your cat's hair is matted. Do groomers take care of that? I guess they do. My cats, they have like medium length hair. It's not real long, so they don't usually get matted up. I brush them every once in a while. Well, I didn't know what kind of devil's lettuce you were talking about. I thought it was real lettuce. Everywhere takes visas. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I said maybe if someone out of the country won, I could send them the gift card. Shouldn't have any problem sending it if they can use it where they're located. I would have to find that out for, if they won. Mexican parsley? I'm afraid to ask what that is. Well, my granddaughter, she's been working in a groomer's, uh, what do you call it? A shop? A parlor? I don't know. They bring dogs and cats in to get them groomed and bathed and that type of thing, and she kind of likes it. But she went to school to be a beautician. She went to cosmetology school, and that's really where she wants to be. And she had mentioned at Christmas that she's thinking of trying to see if she can find a shop to get into to be a beautician. And she said if it doesn't work out, she guess she could always go back to dog grooming, dog and cat grooming. But yeah, she went to school in high school in cosmetology school. So when she graduated high school, she also graduated from cosmetology school. So, and she didn't go into it right away because a little mishap happened right at her graduation. She was going to let some of the other girls in her class do her hair, and they left bleach on it too long and her hair fell out, a lot of it. And she said, "Oh my God, I would hate to know I did that to somebody else's hair." And it kind of deterred her from going into that herself. Plus, she didn't know of anybody, because they had recently moved to Crowley, and she didn't know anybody in a shop to be able to go in and talk to try to rent a chair. Because, that's what most of these beauticians do. A lot of them are in someone else's shop, and they rent that space from that owner to rent their chair, their sink, and that spot that they use to do the people's hair. But, so I don't know. I haven't been around her to say any more about it, so I don't know. Are you on any social media that we can follow? Just YouTube. Isn't that social media enough? I'm on Facebook, YouTube, but I'm not on anything else. Gosh, YouTube keeps me busy every day. Yeah, I don't know how I could be on any other social media. I can't hardly keep up with YouTube all the time, because I'm usually doing some kind of video every single day. And then between that and the lives, it keeps me pretty busy. Just me, Billie Jean, me too. I don't want anything else. Yeah, I stay busy enough with just YouTube. And the only reason I had Facebook is because I was keeping up with my family. My brothers, my nieces, my nephews, all my family were on Facebook, and they're all in different states or either in North Carolina or New York. So it was easy to be able to keep up with them and communicate with them through Facebook and be able to, for them to post pictures and me post pictures, that type of thing. Oh, wow. Wilson says a TV show about a base on the moon that broke away from its orbit and went somewhere into deep space. 3 billion. What was 3 billion? I missed something. I'm always missing. Uncomfortable them, kind of like your hair was a mess and couldn't get your fingers through it. Yeah, when I see my cats getting stickers in their hair and their fur and all that, I get them in here and I brush them out so they don't end up getting matted. But their hair is not that long. Yeah, I like doing the lives because I like chatting with everybody. It is here on YouTube. I have seen the TV show went since I was live, since I was 9. Huh. Whew, I'm getting sleepy, y'all. And it's on DVD too? Wow. You know what the show is called, Wilson? Check it out. 1,999 known time fly. Huh? How time flies. It's called Space 1999. I enjoyed this week. Thank you. I'm usually the other side, and I saw a Texan and just got interested. Well, I'm glad you just got interested. Just me, Billie Jean. It's a show in the 70s. Oh, wow. You can watch episodes on it. The first one is September 1975, September 4th. It's called Breakaway. I'll have to check that out. Another thing to write down. Cindy Davis says, I'm sleepy too. I just wanted to pop in and say hi and check the like us button. I hope to catch you tomorrow for trivia, but have a funeral on Friday, so it's depending on how tomorrow goes. Okay, well that's okay, Cindy. I got to go ahead and schedule that live for tomorrow night. I didn't realize until I set this one up that I hadn't scheduled it tomorrow night. And there's Shoe Collector. I might swerve, bend that corner. What? And there's Janice Country QT. You have a good night, Cindy. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Stay warm. I don't know what you're talking about, Shoe Collector. Might swerve, bend that corner. Huh. No, he wanders around. He's not home right now. I don't know where he's at. He comes back when he wants to. Wilson's high school band won the state championship in 1984. Wow, that was awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's got some girlfriends out there. That's why he's taking off every day. Yeah, he was home yesterday when he was in the video. And as soon as I got back to working on the cabinet, he took off. And I haven't seen him since. He meowed at me a couple of times and took off like he was telling me he'll be back later. He filled his belly full of cat treats and then walked around the table rubbing on it and looking at me and meowing at me a few times, and he took off. Yeah, he's liable to have a litter of kittens around somewhere close. No, I haven't been back out there today. Oh, MT, I got to put you down. That's what some of the other ones have said, Wilson. It's like he knows what's coming and he don't want to be here for it. He's got a whole month. But now if I feed him out on the porch, I go out there and here comes little buddy running around the corner, racing around that corner. And before it was him and Lucky both coming together. Yeah, little buddy stays pretty close. He doesn't take off too much. But he's already been fixed a long time ago. Yep, that's right, Janice Country QT. If he is home on the 10th of March, so I can put him in the pet care and keep him inside overnight to take him the next morning. I mean, I wish I could have got him in right away, but sound like I got a cat or squirrel on top of the house. I heard something jump up there. The squirrels like to use the top of my house, the roof, as a racetrack. They'll get up there and they'll run the length of the house just like it's a racetrack. Oh. And sometimes the cats will get up there too. Golly. Thank you, Poe. Oh, my allergies. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got I've got millions of squirrels around this house. I have big oak trees with plenty of acorns, and this is squirrel heaven. I guess they get enough to eat. They don't really bother the garden. But the raccoons come in here and they'll steal my melons and stuff, take off with them. I don't know what if they sleep in the daytime or nighttime, but there's something up on my roof right now. I don't know. It might be a cat. It may be Lucky. Lucky might be up there. He likes to get up on top of things, so I wouldn't doubt if he wasn't up there. Oh, me. Oh. And you know what? I've still got hummingbirds. When I first got out on the porch to work on that cabinet, there was a big old hummingbird just flying around my head. I mean, you could hear him, just how they sound when they fly by you. And I thought all the hummingbirds would be long gone. But we've still got some here. I guess it's not got cold enough for them to go somewhere else. They know the forecast better than I do. I mean, we had a couple of really cold nights and days when that storm moved through. And that's when Lucky took off. And I think that's when he found his girlfriends. Now he don't want to come home. All right, Diana Hinkle, you have a blessed night. And I think I'm going to get off here too. We've been on here for about an hour and a half. I'm tired, and I'm sure y'all are too. You got things to do, places to go tomorrow. You probably need to go to bed. It's almost 8 o'clock here, so that means it's 9 or 10 where you're at. So all of you have a blessed night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Stay warm. Stay safe. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Bring your thinking caps with you so you can answer the questions. Bye, y'all. Love you.